This is Rockin' with Jam Man is with James Balsamo, owner of Acid Bath Productions. How you doing, man?
Good, excited to be here.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy that you're on my show, man. Excited you're on the show.
Yeah, I see you got Randy Blythe over there. He's in my new movie.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Wow, you got a lot of celebrities.
yeah.
So let's start off from the beginning. You started off your love as a horror as a kid. Is that right? You started off your love for horror as a kid?
That's true. Yeah, I was younger than you. I was going to horror conventions. Fangoria had horror
Oh, trust
movies.
me, I've been far younger than you've ever been, and I still love horror.
Yeah,
You got nothing on this 4-year-old stuff.
I believe it. Yeah, so I liked horror movies since I was a kid, and that's all I ever wanted to do was make horror movies, and now I'm doing it. So it's cool to be here talking with you about it because you're the new generation. So hopefully these movies I make will inspire you and other kids your age to grow up and make horror movies.
I don't know if I would be much of a director. I think I'm more of a journalist, what we're doing right now. I don't know, maybe. I could try to be a director.
Oh yeah, you never know. Or you could write a horror script if you like to write. That's always fun too.
Yeah, I don't mind just yelling at somebody and just saying, cut, cut!
Oh yeah, that's my day job.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Yeah, it is.
You went to your first horror con at 8. Who were the guests and did you get to interact with any of them?
I did, yeah. Tom Savini was there, which is cool because he was in my film Cool as Hell, like decades later. So that was really fun. And there was a whole bunch of other horror celebrities. They actually showed Demon Knight at that show, and so that movie changed my life. Dick Miller was there at the screening, and I was the last person to film Dick Miller. I was the director of photography for half of the film of Hanukkah, the first Jewish slasher film, and that was also Sid Haig's last movie. So that was pretty cool, full circle for me.
That's awesome, man. Later on, you convinced your parents to let you go to acting school. What was the conversation like? Did they want you to do something else with your life? Become a doctor? Something like that?
No, they knew I was dangerous with a scalpel, so they didn't want me to be a doctor. Uh, but they knew I wasn't good at sports either, so they wanted me to do something because I would sit in the outfield in softball and pull the grass out of the ground because I was so bored and I just wanted to stay home and watch horror movies. So my mom found an article in a newspaper that said, take your kids to acting school. And she said, oh, you could be an actor. And I was like, oh, like Jason Voorhees? I could wear a mask and kill people in movies. And she was like, you could do so much more as an actor. I'm like, yeah, but that's what I want to do. And so that
I
was the
want to kill
conversation.
people and wear a mask. That's all I want to do with
Yeah,
my life.
exactly.
Did you originally want to be an actor or did you always wanted to be a director?
I always wanted to be an actor, and becoming a director came from me making my own films that I could star in. So I couldn't find anybody that made horror movies, and I just wasn't auditioning well. You know what I mean? I just would walk into an audition, and they would be like, "Oh, you're hilarious, but this is a drama. Get out." And so I decided to make my own movies and star in them, and that's how I became a director to facilitate my need to act. And now I do both. I direct for hire, I direct for myself, and I'm always acting either way.
I guess you made it both because you have a role in all of your films you made. So good for you,
Yeah,
man. Got
yeah,
your
thanks.
you got your dreams, Instead of you can also be a director at the same time. So it's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that's okay. I still can't act out of a wet paper bag, but I like it.
You have directed 31 movies in the past 10 years, an entire decade, the same age as me. When you first started out, did you ever think your career would take off the way it did?
No, I'm not one of those 5 year, 10-year plan guys. I just kind of live life day by day, and so you got to take your dreams bit by bit. Imagine life like a big cookie, and instead of dreaming about that last chocolate chip on the edge, you just kind of eat your way through it piece by piece. Enjoy every bite.
Okay, that's okay. Life is. I thought life was a roller coaster. I was going with that. Didn't know it was a cookie.
Sorry to take you off track there.
How have you matured as a filmmaker over the past 10 years? How have you matured?
I think you learn something new every day, or at least I like to learn something new, whether it's like an interesting animal or a fun, weird word like Cucamonga. You just try to learn something new every day. So, as you grow mentally, your projects grow. You work in new dialogue, you work in an interesting kill from a crazy thing that you heard about or seen in like the Amazon jungle, like those tribes that use giant ants as part of their like growth ritual, where they stick their arm in like a tree trunk and have to withstand bites from fire ants.
Or
You know,
no, actually, bullet ants. They're bullet
bullet.
ants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. They're bullet ants. Those things are gnarly. So see, something like that. So as you like learn, that's how I think I grow. I just, you know, like a machine, a human machine. I'm always learning.
What is the process like when you make a movie now compared to when you first started?
Well, I think when I first started, I really had no idea how to make a movie. So I had picked up a camera and I kind of was like, I'm going to make a movie. I don't know what I'm doing. Now I know a little bit of what I'm doing. And so that helps.
Oh, just you're basically just I don't know what I'm doing, but here we go. Let's do it.
Yep. That's it.
And look at where you are now.
Yeah.
I guess it worked out.
Yeah. People ask me all the time, how do you make a movie? I say, just do it. Just pick up a camera. It's like that Shia LaBeouf meme. Just do it.
Just
Do it.
do it.
It's kind of like,
Just do it.
yeah, just do it.
How have things changed as far as technology? I mean, I see Apple, you see saying you can make a movie off your phone now. It's crazy. So are you gonna swear you're gonna switch from camera to now phone? Just getting that little phone action
You,
in there.
you know what? I have filmed cameos. If I'm out on the street of Los Angeles, I've seen, famous actors, and I tell them I'm a movie director, and I go, "Hey, you want to be in a movie?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, let my agent know." And I'm like, "No, right now." And they're like, "What? Where's the camera?" And I'm like, "Right here."
And they're like,
Do
"What
it.
are you talking about?" It's
Yeah, exactly. And then they
yeah,
do it.
sorry about getting a little crazy there. They
No,
definitely
no, go full tilt. I like it.
but I'm
Let's
just
get crazy.
what are you now how do you make all the monsters yourself?
So I've been sculpting since I was about your age, and I learned through the years how to life cast and mold and do all sorts of stuff. But I work with a bunch of effects artists too. So in the beginning of my films, I used to do all my own special effects. And Fangoria magazine actually did a 2-page article with me a few years ago for my film Killer Waves. So that was really cool because growing up reading that magazine, it was like an honor to be in Fangoria. But now I kind of try to focus on acting and directing opposed to every other thing in the movie. So I hire people, like I was just in Vegas last week filming a vampire movie, and Tom Devlin and his crew did all the effects. And I've worked with Joe Castro before, who actually made the bat puppet in this vampire movie that I'm doing. So, it really depends.
Did you keep all of them after the movie was made? Is made?
Yeah, I actually have the monster that Joe Castro made on my wall.
Oh, wow. That's really cool, but really freakish. Ugh.
Yeah, that's the monster from It Wants Blood.
Oh my god, I saw in the
I
trailer
made
in the last scene.
that
Remember when he
alien.
bites that like lizard's head off? Like
Yeah.
that part actually got me a little freaky.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how that would taste.
Like
Maybe I
chicken.
should try it out myself. Call me a pet lizard.
No, he needs to be there for the Geico commercial.
Especially the green ones.
Yeah.
When you made your first film, Hack Job, did you have a huge premiere party?
I did actually, and I had an even bigger one for my second film, I Spill Your Guts. We were in a bar in Brooklyn. The movie premiered in Brooklyn, and the director Joel M. Reed, who had done a cameo, showed up, and that was really cool because I was a big fan of his stuff. So I was like, "Oh wow, we're peers now." I directed 2 whole movies, and here you are at my after party. So that
Hmm.
was fun.
What was that because of the lockdown? You had just all kinds of time, or just really got into your groove, or filmmaking that year?
Yeah, so I'm currently working on 7 feature films. So I stay busy no matter what the scenario is. What's cool is that through the pandemic, I've had actors do self-tape cameos. So it doesn't matter wherever they are in the world, somebody has a cell phone or a camera and they could shoot their own cameo and then email it to me and then I work it into the movie. So
Do
that's
you
what.
always have a good time filming them? Do you always have a fun
Oh
time
yeah.
doing it?
It's always fun. It's fun to work with people that you idolize. Like I said, Randy Blythe from Lamb of God is in my new movie, and I've been a big fan of his for years. So it's cool to work with people in metal and bands that I like and stuff.
And everybody you wish you could meet, it's coming right to you. They're knocking on your doorstep just to be in your own movie. They're asking you. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty
happened.
crazy, right?
It is crazy. Yeah, it's fun, but you got to make that first leap. You know what I mean? You just got to do it.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah,
You were Macho Man!
that's right.
You were Blue Macho Man!
That's right. I was the Nacho Man.
Nacho Man! The King Nacho!
That's right. Yeah, it was cool. I had the Macho Man Randy Savage's actual brother Lanny Poffo introduce me as the Nacho Man, so we have a little bit of credibility there.
That's awesome, man. I know Lane. He actually sang me happy birthday once.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so iconic just to do like, oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Now when I look at your IMDb page, it says you were filming on like 3 movies. Does that mean you are filming them all at once?
Yeah, so I usually switch. I alternate weeks. So I'll do 1 week for Bite School 2, and then I'll do another week for Alien Danger, and it'll go like that. So 1 week I'm shooting for this movie, and then, like I said, with the self-tape cameos, sometimes they take a little longer than others. So even though I'm filming for Alien Danger, 1 week I'll get a cameo for You're Melting or Hollywood Werewolf or something like that.
Does it get confusing?
No, I mean not for me. I mean, my brain is kind of crazy. I've got a crazy brain that runs all over the place, so that's kind of how I'm
What, so
working
your brain just goes out of your head and just runs across the room?
it sometimes, especially if it's hungry.
Now you were in a bunch of bands, right? A bunch of different bands.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You even put a DVD of videos of you in all your bands.
Yeah, it's called James Balsamo Knows How to Rock.
How different do you oh, sorry. How different do you think your career would have been if one of those bands took off? How different do you think you would have left directing, or maybe it would have even made like you would have gained, like you already are big in your directing, but you would have gotten like bigger, getting more famous people.
Yeah, I don't know. There's an alternate dimension that knows that to be true, but we can only guess, right? How crazy it could have been if I was also a touring rock star. So,
It's always a crazy thing, So
yeah.
yeah, like in another dimension right now, I could be a kid that just was a regular kid.
Yeah, exactly. Not have this awesome show.
Yeah.
But we're in this dimension, so cheers to you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Cheers to you, lad. Cheers. Sorry, it's just that when somebody just like brings up a little British thing or a different thing, like a different country thing, for some reason my brain just goes, how about you go be a British person and try to and make you look like you're making fun of them?
Yeah, that's okay. I like it. It's all good fun here.
What do you prefer, making movies or making music?
I like both. I played in bands for a whole bunch of years, and it's really fun. But making movies is fun too. So, I go back and forth. I just started a new band now, so hopefully we'll have a record out right before the year ends.
Well, hey, good for you, man. That's good, you know. What genre? What genre?
It's metal.
Hmm, okay. Raga.
It's like power metal.
Now you have had a bunch of famous musicians in your movies. How did you hook up with those guys? How did you hook up with them?
Um, well, I know a lot of them through the first band that I had in my first movie, Gwar, which was cool. Do you know who Gwar is?
Oh yeah, I interviewed them actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who'd you interview from Gwar?
Bluford.
Oh,
Blothar. Sorry, Bluthar. Sorry.
Lothar. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gwar was in my first movie, and after I had worked with Gwar, I reached out to a whole bunch of other musicians and said, "Hey, Gwar's in my first movie. Do you want to be in my second movie?" And that's kind of how it went. And then every movie, I get another guy, and I say, "Hey, this Rob Halford from Judas Priest is in my last movie. Do you want to be in my new movie?" And they're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, sure. You're getting somebody from Judas Priest. Count me in.
yeah, just like that." They make that face too.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah."
Just hear some. Imagine if you're just with your parents and then you call one of the guys, "Hey, would you like to be in my movie?" And then then your parents just hear, "Oh yeah!"
Yeah, just like that.
Who was your favorite to work with? Who was your favorite to work with?
It's hard. It's hard to pick a favorite because they're all so great. You know what I mean? I'm a big
Mm.
fan of Testament, and Chuck Billy from Testament hit me in the face with a pie, and Rob
Yeah, that
Halford.
sounds really pleasant.
Yeah. Pie nut, right?
Yeah.
It's a crust have. So yeah, like I said, I've worked with so many cool people. It's hard. Frank Mullen from Suffocation is in a whole bunch of my films, and Frank's always really fun to work with. And Gwar, Techno Destructo, Hunter Jackson made all the monsters for Alien Danger 2. So that was really cool. And Randy Blythe recently, that was great too. So,
I seen Gwar killed you on stage. How cool was that?
oh, it was epic. Yeah, so they've killed me on stage now twice. I came back from the dead for them to kill me again. That was really fun. They put me through the meat grinder.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Just going through the meat grinder. Yeah, a lot of people, like some people, like I'm like, why do you guys like getting killed? What? And everybody's like, yeah, yeah, kill me, suffocate me, do it. I'm down. Put me through that meat grinder. Now
Yeah.
throw in me that acid pool. I'm down. Let's do this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Now you did not just have some musicians appear in your films. You also had some really famous actors as well. Every time I turn around, you get one famous doing a camo. How cool is that? Cameo.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like Tom Arnold just did a cameo in Toomey, the Hungry Tumor, which is about a killer tumor. And also Papa Shango from the WWF. Charles Wright, also known as the Godfather, was filming with us last week in Vegas, so that was cool.
Wow. Out of all the memories of working with all these people, what was the one where you like, I can't believe this is happening right now?
Yeah, it was probably my first movie with Gwar, because I was a Gwar fan since I was about 13. So that was like a real shocking moment. It was like, wow, Dave Brocky Odor Strurungus is here killing people for me, for my movie.
Yeah.
It was like, I did it! I
Yeah.
just did
I
it!
finally got somebody to murder someone. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it like working with Andy Dick?
Oh, fun. Andy's quite a character. He's a funny guy. And it was cool because he came to
Also,
the
his last name is pretty funny.
yeah. It was cool. He came to the premiere of my monster movie that you saw on the wall, It Wants Blood. So we had that at the Chinese theater a few months ago. So that was cool. He showed up to hang out and party. He stayed for the whole thing. So that was rad. He's a nice guy. I like Andy.
What is the one person that you would love to have in one of your movies?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. Who do you think is like a cool guy?
Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah, Manson's cool.
Yeah. But just remember, he's been going to church with Kanye, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever need a kid, I'm available, bro. I'm
You're
actually an
hired.
actor. I actually was an actor. I am still an actor, just I haven't got a lot of movies lately.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to have you do a self tape.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm on the East Coast. Maybe I can cam you as Rockin' with J-Man interviewing someone in a movie or something, like a short something like that.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Hey, maybe you can put it on like the TV or something during one of the horror scenes and they're watching like TV. They could,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll work it in there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. Kind of like how they did that with Mitch and David Elson's movie Dwellers.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do a lot of stuff on social media. I was checking out your YouTube and could not stop laughing.
Yeah, thanks.
But the one thing I'm disappointed about is with your breast moments. The only topless person that was not blurred out was you. Who wants to see yours? You got not well, hey, you got pretty big ones, just gonna say for a man, but but hey, they should have blurred yours out. They're too big.
Duly noted.
Need to blur those ones out.
You're fired.
I'm just teasing, man.
Yeah, it's cool. That's good.
I definitely can see in your eyes. You're definitely just mad at me and you're hiding it. Don't worry.
That's funny.
What is it like when you ask the girl to take off her top in a movie? What was that like?
It's awkward at first, but we treat all the girls with respect, and they know it's a job, they get paid, and or they're doing it because they love it and they want to be in a movie or something, or they want a piece of pizza.
Did you kept saying we need another take? So you can just keep seeing it every single time. We need another take, everyone. Go re-roll your rolls. Go get it again.
Maybe once or twice. No, we keep it professional around here. They know it's a job.
Does Aaron ever tell you to calm down when shooting those scenes?
Maybe.
Maybe once or twice. Maybe a couple hundred times.
Yeah,
Wait, is someone in the background?
yeah, Erin's in the background. She's me. Yeah, you.
Yeah, you. Don't worry. I've seen a lot of your animation stuff. Did you do that for your movies? Ever think of doing an animated show? Maybe animated movies?
Yeah, we're Rob Yulfo does all my animation, and he's now the animator for the Late Show, which is pretty cool. With Stephen Colbert.
Okay.
And so yeah, we have a cartoon show in development for the kids sci-fi movie that we did, Alien Danger. So we're working on it. We're working on a kids cartoon show.
I think you can do something really cool and funny, like when Rick and Morty do the unscripted interplanet TV show episode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Now,
that.
if you ain't making movies or starring in them, you have been in 77 movies already. That is awesome, man. That is really cool.
Thanks. Yeah, I like to work.
Everybody likes to work. Trust me. I love this job, or maybe I don't.
I definitely
I'm
don't.
just kidding, though.
Yeah,
I really
that's
do love
fine.
this job. It's a really fun job.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm saying like I already have a job when I'm 10.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you got to work what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right.
What was your favorite movie you were in?
Uh, all of mine, of course. I like any movie that I do. I like to act, as long as I'm having fun and being silly, I enjoy it.
Now I see you're making 14 Ghosts, my boy VoKillz! Said this is a sequel to 13 Ghosts. Is that true?
It's a it's a satire. It's not an official sequel. It's 14 Ghosts. It's one better than 13.
I love the movie 13 Ghosts, but I've never seen Ghosts 1 and 12.
Yeah.
1 through 12. Ghosts 1 through 12. Man,
Yeah.
I guess I missed already 12 movies already. Wow.
Yeah. Get to work.
Now you started all this by going to a horror convention all those years ago, and now you are a guest at them. How crazy is that, man? How crazy is that?
Yeah, I like to say that's like going to the circus and then growing up and being in it. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. It's like kind of turned like you were the one like, hey, hi, can I get an autograph? Turning to the one, yeah, sure, I'll sign it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ever think about doing a traveling roadshow where you tour and show your movies and you can have some of your favorite friends pop up and depending on the city?
Yeah, yeah. Bill Victor Aruka and I were talking about doing that for It Wants Blood. So right after the premiere of Alien Danger, that's premiering at the Chinese Theater November 29th. It's opening in between Dune and James Bond, which is pretty cool. So right after that, we were thinking about taking the movie on tour. So
That'd be sweet, man. What is your favorite memory from making a film? What is your favorite?
being able to do this interview, of course.
There you go, man. There you go.
It's all led me to this moment.
That's it. It's just like crazy to think about that. Every moment we made in our life or every choice led up to this moment.
It's true.
Like even when you're eating a ramen bowl or playing video games, every single choice you made in your life led up to this.
Yep.
Or when you're like or if you're passing a test or getting a good grade. All right, I'm just kidding around with me, Anna. Sorry. What is your worst memory from making a film? Do you have any worst?
I don't. Everything's an experience, whether it's good or bad. I think it all, like you said, it all culminates to this moment. So I think everything happens for a reason. So, whether it's good or bad, it all leads to a greater good in the end.
Just pass this down. My wise words passed down from you. Pass it down to everybody else. Every choice we made has led to this moment.
Yeah, you said it.
Pass that down through your cast. I beg you to. Please. I just want my words of wisdom to go through a cast.
I appreciate that.
What is next for you, man? What is next? A movie, tour? What is happening for you?
Well, like I said, Alien Danger with Raven Van Slender is premiering at the Chinese Theater November 29th at 6 p.m. So if you're in LA, right on Hollywood Boulevard, come on down. It holds 900 seats, so we want to pack that baby out.
Wow, 900 seats. 900 people.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet, but bro, that's going to be sweet for COVID, bro.
Yeah.
COVID, bro. How do my followers follow you? Where can they go to your website and stuff like that?
Yeah, you can follow me at jamesbalsamo.com or on Instagram on the IG at James Balsamo, or find me on Twitter at Acid Bath Product, or find me on Facebook, James Balsamo. I want to be your friend.
Okay. And they can order your movies and get your merch and stuff there?
JamesBalsamo.com. That's got t-shirts, movies, hot sauce. I wrote 2 joke books, so all that stuff.
Now when you first started making movies, you did like 1, maybe 2 a year. Then in 2020, you made 10. Why
Yeah.
did you do that? Why'd you do that? Was it because like 2020 was the year of just sitting down and watching a ton of movies?
Exactly.
Smart move thinking, bro.
Thanks.
You got a big size brain there.
Thank you.
I do unboxings on my show. If you want to hook a brother up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got it, dude.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I'll just take your hat.
Okay, I got one of those for you.
Maybe I'll take one of your creatures. I'll do anything, bro.
Okay, you got
Anything for the unboxing.
Sure.
Well, thank you for being on my show, man. I hope the next time you talk is on a set with you directing me in one of your movies, or maybe next time on one of your tours. You never know.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
I had a great time talking to you, man.
Thanks, man. You too.
See
It was fun.
Bye.
Bye, guys.